Hello, everyone, again. This is Anne speaking. Welcome to our Disability Cultural Community Center hosted event, Dumplings and Disability, a Lunar New Year gathering. I'm sure we all are very excited to get started. Wanted to give some highlights of what to expect before I pass it over to our executive director for some access notes and also welcome remarks. For folks who were able to join us earlier, we just had a lovely, inclusive haptic tour provided by Just Curtis Gravity, where some of the folks got to experience in a multimodal way the lion head and also receive some audio description of the performers. As y'all know, the Disability Cultural Center is a disability-centered space, so we want everybody to be able to access and enjoy the event. So please feel free if you have any questions throughout the evening to approach anybody with a name tag or go to the access table. Some additional highlights to anticipate would be the lion dance performance provided by Comrade Lover. Then we will head into a really exciting panel discussing intergenerational advocacy, intersectionality of being Asian American and having disabilities, and also additional identity groups that we hold dear to our hearts. And lastly, concluding with a community meal with the Berkeley Chinese a cappella group performing and an ancestor altar in the back, where we can carry on the legacy for those who have been engaged in disability advocacy and build on their wisdom, as well as uplift and celebrate their presence with us at this time. So super excited. So for those who observe and celebrate Lunar New Year, there's lots of various Asian diasporas that do it. I myself is of Chinese, particular Hong Kong descent. So for those who understand, 恭喜發財, 新年快樂, 馬到功成. These are all happy sayings that we say, at least in my family, for the new year. Without further ado, I wanted to give a warm invite for the Executive Director of the Disabled Students Program and Disability Cultural Community Center, Dr. Carmen Varela, who will be providing some greetings and words of celebration with us all. Please help me welcome Carmen.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody. It's so great to be here in community with all of you on this really special occasion. So thank you for sharing this space with us. I want to also just thank the Disability Cultural Community Center staff, Anne and Rachel, and the Wellness Fellows, student workers for dreaming, for making this come to fruition, and for being a model of disability, justice, and joy, innovation, and leadership at UC Berkeley. I also just want to take an opportunity to thank all of our panelists and performers and guests today. Thank you for being here on this special occasion. We're so excited to bring this program to life. The whole idea for this event was initially planned with Alice Wong, with her as our guest of honor in mind. We were looking forward to asking her questions and learning from her wisdom. Unfortunately, Alice left us much too early, and we were told she would want us to continue. So know that everything you experience here tonight has a part of her in it, and we know she is cheering us all on in spirit. Let me acknowledge that we are celebrating and honoring Alice and other disabled ancestors tonight with an altar. It's in the back. If you haven't had a chance to look at it, I encourage you to look at it before you go. Please feel comfortable to contribute your own offerings, even say a few words throughout the evening. We recognize that the land currently known as UC Berkeley sits on the territory of the Wixin, the ancestral and unceded land of the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people, the successors of the sovereign Verona Band of Alameda County. This land was and continues to be of great importance to the Muwekma Ohlone tribe and other familial descendants of the Verona Band. We recognize that every member of the Berkeley community has benefited and continues to benefit from the use and occupation of this land since its institution's founding in 1868. Consistent with our values of community, inclusion, and diversity, We have a responsibility to acknowledge and make visible the university's relationship to Native peoples. As members of the Berkeley community, it is vitally important that we not only recognize the history of the land on which we stand, but also we recognize that the Muwekma Ohlone people are alive and flourishing members of the Berkeley and broader Bay Area communities today. There are printed programs available at the check-in table, and captions are on the screens behind, actually over here on the left. Let me see, I just lost my time. It's behind, next to me, on the side of me. The programs contain a QR code. To access captions on your own device. There is also a QR code to a text-only version of the program. Because this is a disability-centered space, we respect what you need to do to feel comfortable and enjoy the program. Please stand, sit, fidget, make art, talk to your neighbor or don't talk to your neighbor. We encourage you to please mask if you are able. We have multiple types of masks available. There is a low sensory space in the back corner, and restrooms are in the hallway, including a gender-neutral restroom. Please don't hesitate to ask anyone wearing a name tag for assistance with wayfinding or participating. Please also know that any opinions or views expressed by any of our guests tonight are their own and do not reflect those of UC Berkeley or any of the other sponsors of tonight's event. Lunar New Year is the time to be with family and community, set intentions and goals for the upcoming year, and create well wishes and hopes for good fortune. Thank you so much for being in community tonight as we set bold actions and continue as a vibrant and resilient disability collective. We are very proud to open our evening with Comrade Lover, a queer, trans, anti-imperialist lion dance troupe from Oakland. They were personally recommended by Alice, so we are so excited to have them here tonight. Their performance will involve loud music, rapid movements, flashing lights. There will also be photography, flash photography. If you wish to not be photographed, there are stickers at the table at the entrance, and you could wear one of those so that we know to not photograph, so the photographer knows to not photograph you. As the lion will dance amongst us. I also understand that there will be, the lion will be going through the aisles, and there might be maybe like some pieces of lettuce and some stuff kind of might be thrown around. So if something comes your way, just know that it might be something of that nature. We have earplugs available at the access table. And for our blind and low vision folks, we have headsets for you to receive a live audio description while the dance is happening. Please do not interact with the performers while they are dancing. We will have time after to take photos and have a brief Q&A with the dancers. Thank you all, and Happy New Year.
Hello, this is Anne speaking again. Let's give some snaps, claps, and cheers to Comrade Lover Lions and all the performers. So at this time, we wanted to offer about maybe 10-15 minutes for folks if you had specific questions or wanted to come up and interact with the performers and the lion. Let's see, Jordan, if you could help me, if anybody actually has any questions in general at large, and then we'll head into photos. Does anybody have any questions for the performers?
Thank you so much. That was a great performance. I just wanted to ask if you could show the banner at the end again and read it out loud because it's hard to see from the back.
Hello.
I can walk it up, yeah. I don't know if this is close enough, but it says, "Fire horse melts ice." Ta-da! Yeah. I'll bring it back now.
And the artist who made this was going to play electric bass with us. She often plays with us, Leslie. But because of her own chronic illnesses, she wasn't actually able to make this performance. But she's here in spirit and in art form. She's done a lot of the art on our shirts and this beautiful banner.
Thank you.
Did we have one more question from someone? Yes, I'm coming.
I was reading in the program that this is like a queer and trans punk social justice lion slam dance crew, which is so awesome, by the way. That's just what a series of words. That goes so hard. I was curious how you saw this as a reflection of your identities or your social justice and kind of like what this meant to you and why lion dance as a form of expression for that.
Hi. First of all, I'm Kiki. She or they pronouns. I would say this performance meant a lot to us as a group, as like we have multiple members in our group who are all of different neurodivergence, disability, just talked about chronic illness. And as you can see, like we all come in here masked even when we're inside of that lion. It gets kind of hot, but that's kind of our commitment to that value. And I want to just speak personally that this performance means a lot to me because this performance came about as a result of my relationship with my friend Alice, who, like some of y'all know personally, some of y'all know as the activist Alice Wong, who is at the center of our altar that me, Jordan, Lotus, and Camille set up today, really just imbuing the intent around the performance to be something. When we say like these things like honor ancestors, what we mean is that like they are like present and here in the room with us, that this energy that us coming up to be able to do something like this is not possible without a myriad of unseen forces, unsung labor, just possibility and intent and yin that makes this all possible. This was, Alice and I were friends about 1.5 years ago, and I had gone to a dinner party that she had hosted, and I had shared that I was part of a lion dance troupe. And she started asking me a bunch of questions about that troupe. And just for myself, I was just like, you asking me questions? Like you're interested in my life? And that curiosity was something that I just really felt from my friend. And every time we met up, she'd ask, hey, when are you gonna perform for us? When is our troupe gonna do a dance? And the last text she had sent me was, what is the Instagram handle of your troupe? And I sent it over not knowing what it would turn out to. It ended up being for this. That contact was for this. So all of it led up to this, and all of you are now a part of this. So I think that, to answer your question in a little bit of a roundabout way, that is why it matters. Not just about identity, but about relationships, about community, about my friend, who I just wanted to dance for. Yeah.
If there are no last-minute at-large questions, we can head into the next 10 minutes, which is please, we invite you all to come connect with the performers, interact, and take photos with the lion and the banner. Thank you so much, everyone, and we'll see y'all in 10 minutes afterwards.